Hello, everyone. Give me 1 second. Um, okay, let me see. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, Justine.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll start in about 3 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Right. Okay, so let's begin. Start seated tall and straight. Close the eyes. Bring the attention within. At the moment of creation, a divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Om. Fix your mind on God alone. Om. Rest your thoughts in God alone. Om. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. To make this practice even more powerful, more meaningful, and even better than meditation, renounce all the fruits. Think of this as your divine obligation to all beings everywhere. Do it because it must be done. So let's do the march for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know it, just imagine a guru is chanting through you. Channel the guru, you derive all the benefits though you're chanting it perfectly. Om pavitraha pavitrawa sawa vashtanga topiwa yaha smarit pandrikaksham sabahya byantraha stihi. And so now let's begin the practice of asana. Try to see the divine within each and every form. So this be a celebration of all the beautiful ways that God manifests in this universe. Let's come to standing. So start with the hands on the hips. Start with warm-ups. Circle the head. Try to take the head all the way around and see all the way around you. The ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, the back of the head to the top of the back. And then go in the opposite direction now. All the movements smooth and graceful. Practice in a way that won't agitate the mind. So no jerks, no loud aggressive movements. Now right arm spins backwards. Catch it at the top and then throw it back, spin the other direction. And now the left arm winding up as though you're making as though you're winding up to throw a ball. Catch it at the top and then swing it back the other way. Now bring both arms up over the head, take hold of the opposite elbows, bend to the left, stretch the whole right side of the body. And then coming back up, go to the other side. Push the hips and ribs up towards the left. Try to keep the side body smooth, free of wrinkles as possible, especially at the waist. Come back up, go to the left again. And then back up, go to the right. Now bring the elbows back up over the head, little circles over the head. Mostly head, neck, and shoulders first moving. But then gradually the circles get larger, the chest and upper back coming into the movement. And then finally the whole trunk circles. Spin like a windmill spins its arms. And then coming all the way back up, go in the opposite direction now. Again, little circles first, just over the head. And then the circles getting larger and larger. Chest, upper back. And find the whole trunk. Swoop all the way down the form, sweep across the tops of the feet. And then coming back up. Now release the arms, shake out the wrists, move the fingers very, very fast, fling the hands from side to side. So fast and so vigorously that they could fall off the wrists at any moment. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird, the fingers moving extremely fast, and you can't even see them. Good. Now, circle or twist from side to side. Arms go out wide, hitting the body like heavy ropes. Try to look all the way around you. And then start to move a little bit faster, so the arms come in a little bit closer, so you can move a little bit faster. And then finally, the whole body shaking, the head flying in all the directions. And then slow it down and come back to stillness. From here, start to bounce. Lift the heels. And then start to lift the feet completely off the ground. And then push off through with your toes, get nice and high. Get the knees right up. Good. And now the feet tapping the ground very, very fast. Like you're running on the spot. Even faster, like the raindrops in a storm. And then conclude. Now take a deep breath in. Charge the body up. Use the earth's energy to charge the body right up from the soles of your feet right up to the ground. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Good. And now, arms out to the side for the hips. Right leg swings back and forth like a pendulum. Try to get your knee all the way up to the shoulder, the toes behind the head. And then the other leg. Fix your gaze on a point. Just keep your balance. Good. And then conclude. The feet back close together. Arms by sides of the body. Okay, so inhale, come up, lift off the heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gracefully come back down, softly. Control the descent so that the heels land as though they're landing on a cloud. Come up again. Pull the navel into the front of the spine. Hollow out the area underneath the rib cage. 4, 5, 6. Come back down. Keep pushing through with your toes. Keep the whole core engaged. 4, 5, 6. Come up again. 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach up high. Exhale, come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more inhale, rise up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the breath. Come up even higher. Really push the heels way up there. And come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the chin back down on the chest in a gesture of humbleness. And stay in this mindset of humbleness throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations. Let go of all attachments to the results. Do the practice as though it were your divine duty. And now come to the front of the mat. Hands to the heart, Surya Namaskar. Stay in that mindset of offering up the practice. Everything you do is an act of divine love. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back. And then come down. Bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Into your high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back behind the heels, and glide between the arms. Brush the nose, grabs coming forward. Roll the shoulders down the back, the chest forward, the head all the way back. Take the seat back again. Glide between the arms. Smoothly, gracefully. And one more time, take the seat back. The whole while, the temperament remains the same. Make this like a moving meditation. Keep the mind undisturbed, unjudging, unbothered. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the seat up, the head goes down below the arms. And now the right foot comes forward to the hands, drop down to the seat. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push your belly against your thighs, come down with your head. And right up to stand, reach up and back. Peel your body back. And come back home. Pranayama, hands to the heart. Go up and back again. Don't worry about the breath. Keep it natural. Move in a way, though, that allows the breath to remain steady and uniform. Left foot goes back into the high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Come forward, and the breath is even and steady. It has a good effect on the mind. It keeps the mind in a quiet place as well. Again, take the seat back, glide between the arms. Make like a snake creeping through the grass, then uncoiling majestically. And one more time, take the seat back, move like the serpent. Put yourself in the body and the consciousness of what you're representing. Embody all their qualities. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then the left foot comes forward. 3 times blessed. Those can imitate the forms on all levels, copy them physically, mentally, spiritually. Uttanasana. And come right up. Arch back and come back home. Pranamasana. Keep on going. Raise your arms up. Stretch. Hinge at the hips. Fold the body in half. The right foot back. Anjali Asana. And then the feet back together in plank. Knees down. The seat goes back. Glide between the arms. This time, press into your hands. Lift the hips and knees away from the ground. Upward facing dog. If it's too much, keep your thighs on the ground. But here, if you can, hips up and start to move the body a little bit. Push your hips forward, the chest forward, the head back. Look like a dog howling at the moon. Shoulders down away from the ears. Roll over your toes back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Move here as well. Bounce. Try to get your belly close to your thighs, your chest closer and close to the ground. Sink the heart between your shoulder blades. If you're flexible, tap your forehead to the ground. Now the right foot comes forward to the hands, Anjali Asana. And then the feet together, Uttanasana. Come again all the way up to standing and back home, Pranamasana. Up again. Stretch the whole front of the body. As you come down, the head reaching towards the feet, the back body stretches. Left foot back into the plank. Down with the knees, the seat goes back, and come forward between the arms. Good. Now this time, move from upward to downward 3 times. Round your back, tuck your chin in, and then sink your heart, arriving in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come forward again right away. Push the heart right between your shoulder blades and out to the center of the chest. Back the other way again. Sink your heart, look at the dog stretching its back, and one last time, if you can, roll it over your toes, round your back, right through into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and then back the other way. Land in downward facing dog. If you can, try to get your heels right down. Feel a stretch in the back of the legs. Good. Embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. Be loyal yourself to serving others through the practice. And now the left foot comes forward between the hands, Anjali Asana. And then feet together, Uttanasana. Push your seat all the way up. Use your belly against your thighs to get that action. The seat comes higher. And right up to standing, reach up and back. Anamasana, hands to the heart. Let's add on now. Raise your arms up, stretch. As you come down, bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. Join your hands behind the back and push your seat all the way up. The crown comes towards the earth. Uttanasana. The right foot goes back knee down. Kapiyasana. Bring your arms up over the head, join them together if you can, and lean away from the front leg. Bring the pose right back into your high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. You can do other entries if you like into upward facing dog. Move according to your conditions. Over your toes back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now raise your right leg up, Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step the foot between the hands. Move your shoulders forward over the fingertips. The foot lands softly. Raise your arms up again. If you can, join me together. Reach back, Kapiyasana. And then swing your hands behind the back. Join together if possible. And then hold your breath. Bring your left foot forward to meet the right. Uttanasana. Come right to standing. Engage your buttocks and upper back to support you as you go back. Pranamasana, hands to the heart. Go up again. And then down. Bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch body move with even more power, grace, and ease. Uttanasana. Left foot back. Kapiyasana. Raise your arms up. Shine your light from within. Just like the moon reflects the light of the sun. And then break the pose. Come back into your high plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Knees, chest, forehead down. Or otherwise. And then into upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. Left leg goes up, connect the movements together seamlessly. Left foot forward, move gracefully like you're doing a divine dance of devotion. Raise your arms up, arch back. And then swing your hands behind the back. Join your feet together, and the right foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Come all the way to standing. Be like a shapeshifter, moving between the forms effortlessly, fluidly, quietly. Pranamasana, hands to the heart. Let's do another repetition. Raise your arms up, stretch, go down. Look at the shape of each pose. Try to figure out what the consciousness is. Try to see what it's trying to express. With the head down, the eyes downcast, an expression of humility. Then the right foot goes back into Kapiyasana. With the eyes up, the heart open, adjust your devotion and surrender to the divine grace. Into your high plank. If you want, here another transition, take the seat back. So you can come through without touching your belly or your thighs ground. Push your elbows into the sides body, push through with your toes. And right through. Do, of course, according to your strength. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Then the right leg goes up. And then set the foot all the way forward, right between the hands. Anjalyasana, reach up and back. Peel your body away from the front leg. Swing your hands behind the back. Join them together. And then the left foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Come right up. Postures, all postures deliver certain mental powers. Hands back to the heart. Go up and back. Be faithful to the practice, constant practice, angry determination, and especially adherence to ethical rules allows you to make rapid progress. Uttanasana, pull heads all the way up over your head. Left foot goes back. Back knee down. Reach up and back. And then come right back into your high plank. Any entry you like into upward facing dog. You can do the slide or you can hover the whole way through. Even chaturanga, if you know that one, always an option. Upward facing dog. And hinge your seat all the way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up and bring the foot between the hands. Back knee down, reach up and down. See yourself in the practice you're trying to attain. Swing your hands behind the back. And then perhaps the body will obey, especially with constant practice. And all the way up. Come back home, Pranamastha. Stay here for a moment, take pause. From the heart, inhale left from the heart right up to the space between the eyebrows. Hold the attention there. Hold the breath there. Connect the mind to the heart now. So all actions, thoughts, and words coming from a place of love always. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine, unconditional love for all beings everywhere. And now release the arms. Let's continue with some balance sequences. So standing on the left foot first, bring the right foot up, take hold of the heel from the inside, and bring your leg out to the side, ballet pose. Options if you're tight in the hamstrings, you can hold onto the knee. You can even do tree if you need to, or just hold your knee up. But if you have the ability, stretch your leg out, same height as the arm, or maybe even bring your foot up higher for more flexible. Open up your chest, lean back if you like a little bit. Be graceful and poised, magnificent like a dancer. Now from here, we're going to let go of the foot slowly and come all the way forward into airplane. Body levels the ground. Head, the hips, and the toes in the same line. So right hip looking down. You can stay here. You can even incline your body downward. Bend your left knee. You can rest your belly on your thigh. Your right foot goes all the way up. Your head about the height of the knee. Make like an airplane, preparing for landing, diving down. Press into your left foot. Come all the way up. Keep your foot up if you can. Turn your palms up, angel. Push your chest forward. Send your hands back a little bit more. And then look up slowly. Turn your gaze up like an angel offering itself up for service. If you're losing your balance, you can bring your right toes to the ground. And then break the pose. Try it on the other side now. Anchor down to the right foot. Bring your left leg up. Take hold of the heel. Again, into ballet pose. If you flex your foot a little bit, this also helps to charge the leg to keep yourself in balance. Again, whatever height is appropriate for you. Whatever you're at, whatever you're doing, just offer it up. Every posture, a divine gift of love. And whatever happens, just stand with it. Be unconcerned, be unjudging. Just come right back up if you fall. Now from here, we're going to let go of the foot, lean to the right a little bit as the foot comes down, and right into airplane, flying level to the ground. Stretch out through the arms, palms down. Think of, create an image of an airplane and try to realize with your body. Now from here, press into the right foot, hold your breath as you come back up, turn the palms up, open up your arms, open up your heart, and again, take your head up and back. Look like an angel offering itself up for service, always ready to deliver the messages of God. And then break the pose, come back down. Charge the body. Inhale, the best, everywhere throughout, from the into the pores of the skin, right up to the spine, up to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your body. Be infused with that goodness. So now let's go to the back of the mat. Ardha Chandrasana. Left foot forward, bring your left hand down. Make sure your hand's not too close, about 14 or 16 inches away from the foot or so. Your hip is over the heel, and then you come forward so your shoulder is over your wrist. Right arm and right leg go up. Open up completely. Bring the foot back a little bit behind the body, chest and hips forward. So from above, it looks like a crescent moon. Now, can you take your right leg? If you can't reach it easily, bend your left knee to anchor the left foot down. Bring your right knee right in towards your belly. Take hold of your leg close to the ankle, just above it. And then pull on the leg to get your knee back up. And see if you can push your foot away from your seat. You can also do this on your knee if you're having trouble with the balance or you can't reach the ground easily. Now you can keep on going. Look forward. Come off all but just the index finger. Maybe you can even take your hand to the heart. If you have good balance, bring your left hand up to the leg as well. Wherever you are again, no matter. Just do your best. Break the pose, bring the foot back in, and bring the right foot back down. Roll your way up gracefully. So you're trying to move and through the practice in a way that doesn't interrupt the meditation going on. So the right foot now comes forward, lean down, right fingertips on the ground. Keep the palm up and lift the left leg, lift the left arm. This gives you a little bit more height as well. If you need a block, use a block, or again, come onto your knee. Now bring your left foot back, open up the chest, hips forward. See if you can take your leg now. Bend your left knee, bring it right in towards your belly so you can find your leg more easily, and take hold of your leg, preferably leg as opposed to the foot. The foot tends to be slippery. And then pull your leg all the way back up. Your hip opens, your knee comes up, and then push your foot away from your seat if you can. Now look forward. Make sure your hip is over the heel so that you can find the balance. So eventually, if you want, take your fingers, except for the index finger off the ground, maybe even bring your right hand on the heart or right up to the leg, on the leg. Break the pose, pull the heel back in and bring the left foot back down. Roll your way back up. Good, charge your body again, turn the palms forward. Inhale, again, imagine the best coming from all the way around. Up your legs, up the arms, up the spine to the crown. Send it all throughout your body, send it out to all beings, especially everywhere. Everything, again, meant to be shared. So now turn to the right side of the mat. Fingers in line with your elbows at the height of the shoulders. Step or jump your feet apart. Make sure your feet are nice and wide below the hands. Turn your left foot forward. Virabhadrasana. Sink a little bit lower if you can. Get down nice and low. Your hip in the same line as your knee. Good. Reach forward. Now we're going to go right to Padivita Pashkanasana. So turn to the front. See if you can do with your knee up. Lift the back heel, your square to the front of the mat, right arm up. Go to the outside of your left leg. So you try to get back the arm, even the armpit on the outside of the knee. Left hand pushed into your right. So the hands start the shoulder, but as you push down into the right hand and raise your body up, the center of the chest will eventually line up with your thumbs. Center of the chest then turns up, turn the face and chest up. If you have a bind, go ahead. Bring fingers into the inside the wrist. Turn more to your left. Use your left hand if you need to guide the right arm underneath. And then you can join your hands. Or on the arm or the hand and try to get your more rotation. If it's too much, bring the right knee down onto the ground. Right underneath your hip, the leg should look like a box if you're doing it with your knee down. Now, come back to Virabhadrasana. Humble warrior. Join your hands behind the back, pull the hands down, lift the chest, allow the head to go back. Before you go down, make sure your back foot is down. So push your left hip back, right foot flat. Keep your hip at the same line as your knee if possible. And then when you come down, perhaps your head will come down a little bit closer, maybe right on the ground. Too much, bring your right knee down on the ground. So you can again look like a box and just allow your body to sink down. On the inside of your left leg, you have to move a little bit to your left in order to, so your shoulder doesn't get caught on your knee on the way down. Pressing your feet, come up part way, and then bring your hands on either side of the foot, lower the back knee down, flatten out the toes, Kapyasana. Push your lower back up and in. You can either have your hands on the knee and lean back away from the leg. If you have the shoulder mobility to do so, however, bring your hands up, Kali Mudra. Embody the fierceness and fearlessness of Kali, the embodiment of transformation and rebirth, always coming back, always seeking to evolve. The chest, stretch. And then break the pose. Bring your hands to the inside of your left foot. Move your left foot out to the edge of the mat. Lift the back knee and scooch back and forth. Try to get your hips further back. And then your knee back. And then lower the knee down in a new place. Flatten out the toes. And see if you can roll to the right. Fall on your right form. Roll back to your left. Try to get your hips all the way down. If your hips come all the way down, perhaps the pelvis and the belly and the chest follow. So see if you make your way down. If you're flexible, bring your chest right on the ground. Keep your gaze steady and forward, unblinking like a lizard. Just a form. If you know other variations, go ahead. Now coming back onto your hands. From here, bend the toes under and back foot, lift the back knee, turn to the long edge of the mat. Before we go to the other side, Prasarita Pantanasana. So you can take hold of your ankles. You can even take your hands underneath your feet and then pull your body in between your legs. If you're very flexible with your shoulders, you can join your hands behind the back, either reverse prayer or hands put in front of your head towards the ground. Try to get your head in line with your feet and try to imagine trying to get your chest behind your legs so your back is not rounded. Flat and straight. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. Feel free to stay here. If you have a headstand, you can go into a headstand. Any expression of headstand you like. Hands in tripod if you like. And if you can start up right from there, go ahead. If you need to bring your hands behind your wrists, you can do that as well. Bring your toes close to your wrists. Rest just underneath your knees, get your elbows, and bring your feet up. You can keep perched there or straight up with your legs or one in front of the other. So again, whatever expression of headstand you have, or in inversion with your head still and your feet still on the ground, still perfect. Once you find a pose where you're steady, leave the body alone. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Settle your mind there. Now, if your legs are up in headstand, start to make your way down. Hinge once the hips are straddling down. Your core engages as your feet come close to the ground so you can land them right in the same place. And then everybody come all the way back up. Easy Chakrasana. You can slide your feet in a little bit so your heels about 2 feet apart, toes beyond the edges. Well, you're facing the other way, so your heels about 12 inches apart. Hands on the seat, bend your knees go over your toes. Push into your seat, pull down, and lift the chest. Allow the head to go back. If you feel comfortable, you can slide your heads down the backs of your legs, just below the knees. Keep using your hands to roll the sides outwards and roll the shins inwards. If you're more flexible, keep going. Your hands can go all the way down. You can even step on your fingers with your heels if you're flexible. And now make your way back up. If your hands are somewhere on your legs, walk them back up the legs, push into your seat, pull down, and come all the way back up to standing. And then from here, we're going to, if you need to turn on 180 degrees, do that now. And then go to the right. Virabhadrasana. Come down nice and low again. Extend the arms, look over the front hand. Steady and strong like the warrior. Now turn on the ball foot, turn forward into Parivita Pashkanasana. Angle the toe and the knee if you need to your left to get more space. You can bring your left arm to the outside of the right leg. Hands in Anjali Mudra. You're trying to bring your right hand down into your left and bring the body up so the center of the chest comes to your thumbs. And turn the face and chest up. Or, of course, take the bind if you have a bind. Always go to the edge of your potential every time. This is how you go past it, bit by bit, always according to your comfort level. But as you get more abilities, your comfort level increases. So try not to be too complacent in the practice, otherwise in 20 years you'll still be in the same place. Keep on trying to make progress. Break the pose. From here back into Virabhadrasana. Good. Getting ready for humble warrior. Join your hands behind the back. Pull the hands down. Lift the chest. And before you go down again, push your hips back a little bit, your right hip back. Make sure your left foot is flat on the ground. Go to your left a little bit and see if you can get your head right down beside your foot. Bring your left knee down if you need to. Express the humbleness, the humility of the warrior. And come up part way. Frame your foot with the front, with your front foot with your both hands. Drop your seat right close to front heel and bring your arms up. Papayasana, or with a modification, your hands on your knee if you need to. Use your arms to pull the torso further by the hips, lengthen first before you go back. Try not to make a big fold across the lower back. Drop your shoulders down so your neck stays long. No wrinkles in the back of the neck either. Now break the pose. Hands on the inside of the right foot. Move the right foot out to the edge of the mat, or towards the edge of the mat, and push back and forth off the back heel. Try to get your knee further back. Then lower it down in your knee place. Flatten out the toes so you can fall onto your left forearm. Then roll back to the right. If you're very flexible, your chest is on the ground. Your hips are down the ground. So you can get your pelvis, your belly, and your chest down as well. Your armpit can sit right on the foot. Gaze steadily in front. Be again like the lizard. Uncaring, basking in the sun. Come back onto your hands. From here, press into your hands and come back to plank pose. This way. Vasisthasana, turn to your right. Stand on your left hand. Make sure you're not dropping into the shoulder, your hips are not sagging. If this is happening, just lower your left knee down. Now here you can start trying out your variations. You can push your left foot down, lift your left hip, try to raise your right leg up, or go into wild thing. Turn on the left foot, slide the right toes back. Make sure your foot's not too far away from your other foot in terms of like your width. Close to the center line and see if you can take your right foot up. Maybe you can take your foot. You can take up, you can take your knee. Eventually slide your hand up to the foot. Keep your hip high, your left foot down. And then change directions. Go back to the plank and come onto your right hand, turn to your left. Vasisthasana. Straight line from the feet all the way to the head, from hand to hand. Again, feel free to stay there, or you can start to experiment with your variations. See it in your mind. If you keep on imagining great things will happen. Good, push your hips all the way up. As Dharma says, fear attracts accidents. Fear is also the lock on the door to your potential. So you can take hold of your knee, if you can get your foot up, or eventually your foot. Push hip all the way up. And then come back into your plank. From here, bring your seat back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift your heels. Jump or walk forward to the front of the mat. Good. Push your arms into your backs, inside, back your arms into your thighs. Hands down. You can lift up it if you feel comfortable. Your shoulders come over your fingertips a little bit. Your head higher than the seat. Pull your toes away from the ground. If this is too easy, you can do Bakasana. With this one, your arms stay straight, your knees in your armpits, your toes come up. If you want to even go further, you can do a handstand for a moment. So come up if you like, or just press up, just try a few little jumps. See if you can come all the way up. All good, wherever you are. Just stand on your hands, even if your feet are on the ground, put more weight into your hands. Beautiful. And then come back down from here, back into your squat. But your knees are not out wide, they're just in front, arms in front. Drop your seat down, roll onto your back, and then from here, right into bridge pose. Hide your arms underneath your body, push your hips all the way up, try to get your chest close to your chin. Your shins are vertical. Try not to sag through the hips. Good, this is a good approximation of shoulder stand. If you get your heart high enough, it's like an inversion. Now feel free to stay here. Those who have Urdhva Dhanurasana can do that as well. Bring your fingertips behind your head, fingers spread, press into your fingertips, drag your head back so you're on the top of the head, turn your hands around the other way. Fingers are now facing towards the heels and lift your back up off the ground, your head, your seat, even your head. Now come back down into your bridge. And then just land your hands underneath your seat, palms down. Bring your seat onto your wrists. You're sitting on your hands, your wrists. Extend your legs. Push your elbows in a little bit. Push your chest up. Top head comes to the ground. Fish pose. You can keep your legs, your heels on the ground, or lift them up about 12 inches off the ground. Now breathe very fast. Bust your good breath. Bring your legs back down if they're up. Come back onto your back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Now bring your legs up. Your knees stay on your back. Your knees come to your shoulders. Press your hands into your shins. Just rock from side to side. You can stay in this, or happy baby can bring your heels in line with the backs of your knees. Hold the outer edges of your feet or the inner edges, depending. But just try to keep your seat on the ground. Try to get your knees down on either side of the body. If you're flexible, you can move your hands to your heels or somewhere along the backs of the legs, lower legs, or even the thighs, and see if you can get your feet down on either side of your body in line with your shoulders. Bring your legs back up in front, the body, over your body, and just rest your belly on your thighs. It's like a Paschimottanasana. Try to keep your seat on the ground. Roll the thighs downwards. Use your thumbs in the hip crease to roll the thighs down outwards so your torso lengthens. Your feet might not come right to your head. That's okay. Just keep your thighs with your belly, your knees coming close to the shoulders. Now bring your legs back, push them back out so that the knees are over your hips. Your shins level to the ground, arms out to the side. Bounce your hips over to your left a little bit and bring your knees over to the right. If your left shoulder pops up off the ground, just keep stretching your left arm. Try to keep back the shoulders anchored down. And you move your knees a little bit more to the right elbow if you like to feel a nice extension through the whole back body, right down to the base of the spine. Come back to the center, knees over your hips. Bounce your hips a few inches to your right before you drop your knees down to your left. Again, move your knees as appropriate, closer to your left elbow if you like, so you can feel the stretch even in the lower part of the back. You can use your left hand also to hold your knees down if the knees are not staying down. You can use your left arm to anchor the legs down. Right arm stretches out, keep both shoulders back, the shoulders planted, pressed down. Back to the center, Shavasana. Extend your legs, the feet beyond the edge of the mat, your hands way beyond the edge of the mat as well, at least the foot away from the body, the palms facing up in a gesture of receiving. And then just allow the whole body to relax. Feel as though all the muscles dissolved. Feel the body sinking into the ground. So allow the body come into a place where it can completely surrender, and the mind also let go of any feelings that might obstruct the entry of all the best come in. As a result of your offering, you deserve all that's coming to you. Everything that you do has a consequence, everything according to the divine plan. So when you put out good actions, you attract good outcome, you attract good karma. As a practice, we cultivate compassion by seeing the divine and within each and every form is equally present, in fact, an equal portion in every being, even in the plants and the animals, for everything evolves, everything and everyone is moving towards self-realization. So honor everyone's journey, no matter where they're at, whether they cause you, inflict pain and suffering upon you. Just know that we all pass through the same thing. Perhaps we were there at one point, or perhaps we are still there to experience. Remember to remain anchored in this intention even as you proceed and move back into your day-to-day lives. Continue to see all beings with love and to act towards all beings with love. So now make your way back to seated position. In preparation and acknowledgement of that mission to radiate love and light into all beings. We'll close with Om Shanti, 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 this portion of the practice. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Remember that the practice doesn't end on a mat. It continues in your day-to-day lives. Continue to exercise the ethical rules and observances in everything you do and say and think. Be receptive to the grace of God. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. If you'd like to stay for pranayama, stick around. I'll do it till 8 o'clock. I'll just turn off the camera if you have to get going. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, so let's continue with those who are continuing for the pranayama. Let's start off with the spiritual breathing. Bring the arms up, the palms slightly turned up. From the fingertips, inhale the best down through the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold all the attention in the breath at the heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep whatever you brought in the heart. Exhale just a breath out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale down through the arms. The best of the best. Feel yourself being flooded by all that goodness. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, holding it in the spiritual heart as an offering to God who resides there. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Inhale down through the arms, everything you need. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold everything in the spiritual heart. Hold the attention in the breath there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. Nadi stimulator pranayama. So we're producing a sound of a humming, a female honeybee. So you want to pick a pitch where you can feel it right in the center of the forebrow, right here. And the sound, and we plug the ears as well so that we amplify the effect the vibrations cause will help to dislodge the impurities from wherever they're residing in the body to be carried into the bloodstream and eventually out of the body. Okay, so make sure your elbows are at the height of the shoulders. They're down here, you won't get a good connection. So bring your elbows up the height of the shoulders and plug the ears and just allow the sound, the humming sound, to just ride the breath until you run out of breath. We'll do it twice. Okay, so take a deep breath in, plug the ears in the ears with your index fingers. Begin. Release. Bring the elbows down. Take a free breath in. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. Bring the elbows up again. And conclude. Bring the hands down. Take a moment to just observe the effects on the body, on the mind, on the emotions. No expectations to what you should or should not observe. No attachment to any results. Just keep offering up the fruits of this practice, these exercises. Purify pranayama now. In order to purify the nadis, these are psychic receptors found all throughout the body. When they're completely purified and open, you can realize more for yourself, which you can in turn share with others. And it's a way of getting rid of the impurities as well, so that you're more pure in heart and mind and spirit. So for this technique, inhale through both nostrils for 4 counts, hold the breath for 12, the attention of the space in the eyebrows, apply the throats in a root lock, and exhale out for 8 through the left side. So imagine like a broom, you're sweeping up all the impurities in the body, and then on the exhale, you're expelling them out with the breath. Left hand in Jnana Mudra, Mudra consciousness on the left knee, right hand. Second, third fingers float down to the palm, turn the palm towards you. Thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. Okay, so for the throat lock, you bring the chest up high as you inhale, so that when it comes time for the throat, the retention, your chin comes onto the chest and your back doesn't have to hunch. So you keep the back tall, and you bring the tip of the tongue to the mouth behind the teeth to seal off the lock. Attention always at the space in the eyebrows. For the root lock, contract the buttocks. Imagine you're pulling the navel up to meet the anus up to meet the navel. Lift the whole pelvic floor up. Okay, so let's begin. Breathe out completely, empty the lungs. Inhale through the both nostrils. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Plug the nose. Third eye attention. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again through both nostrils. 3, 4. Hold the breath again. Everything stops. All the attention at the space between the eyebrows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side again. Slowly and steadily release the locks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Inhale through both nostrils. 3, 4. Hold the breath at the space between the eyebrows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the right hand back down. Again, be the witness, watching the effects on the body, the mind, and emotions. So let's do Samivriti Pranayama, square breathing. This helps to improve your visualization techniques and to improve your imagination. Again, with more imagination, we can realize great things and many things that we can share in turn with others. So just picture an outline of a square. You're using a breath to trace the edges of a square. They're even in length on all sides. So inhale, you go up. The breath is holding the breath at the top edge. Exhale down the other side, and the lungs are empty as you go back. You're holding the breath out as you move back to the origin. So you can imagine a little light coming up to trace the block or the edges of the block. And your breath is the little light moving up. Okay, so this cultivates the idea of sameness. Samivriti means same, and remember that we are all the same source, infinite, immutable, and stainless. So just try to cultivate the idea we're all the same. So hands in Jnana Mudra again on the knees. Close your eyes, and let's begin by exhaling out all the breath from the lungs. Let's begin. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath across the top, lungs full, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down the other side, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath across the bottom, out, 2, 3, 4. Inhale up the left, 2. Fill up the lungs, 3, 4. Lungs full as you hold the breath across the top, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down the other side now, downwards, 2, 3, 4. The lungs empty as you return to the origin. Hold the breath out, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Inhale. Hold across the top. Exhale slowly out the other side, down. Lungs empty, go back to the origin. Inhale up. Hold across the top. Exhale downwards the other side until you're completely empty. And then with the lungs empty, hold the breath out as you go back to the origin. Inhale up. Across the top. Exhale down the other side. Lungs empty, go back to the start. One more inhale up. Across the top, hold the breath. Exhale down the other side, downwards. Across the bottom, hold the breath out. Resume normal breathing. Again, always coming back to the idea that we are all one. So take that out into your day-to-day lives and all your interactions. See the divine within each and every being, and it becomes unimaginable to want to inflict harm or suffering on anyone. Oh, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, everybody. Was that okay?
That was great.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you, Reina.
Thank you so much.
Soon. Much love to all of you.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. Bye, Reina.